Do you ever just want to be at BEA and BookCon, but you're not, so you sit here and make like 4,000 videos? Yeah, me too. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Allison, and today we're going to be going over my May wrap-up. I had to think about that for a second because I can't believe May is almost over. It's actually crazy. So I'm just gonna jump right into it because I did watch a lot of things this month because I am out of school. I do work part-time now at a bookstore. Big announcement. Yeah, I am a bookseller now at a bookstore, which is so exciting, so much fun. But I did watch a lot of things because I have the time to do it now. But let's just jump right into what I watched in May. I moved over here so I can put the posters. So the very first thing I watched in May, like the first week, was Endgame. I like actually want to cry still to this day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go see Endgame, you'll understand. But let's just say I love Spider-Man. I've always loved Spider-Man though. Even when Tobey Maguire played him, I have always been like a huge Spider-Man fan. I would watch the first and the second Spider-Man religiously when I was younger. I loved MJ, and yeah, I've always loved Spider-Man, but Tom Holland is just a small little bean that I want to protect, and I love him, and I can't wait till the new Spider-Man comes out next month. Well, in like a couple weeks, and I'm so excited to go see that. The next thing I watched was Captain America: The First Avenger. I had thought that I had never seen any of the Captain America movies. I know, don't come for me. I have not seen all of the MCU movies. I don't know why. There's a lot of them, and if I don't go to see them in the theater when they come out, I just never see them. But I think I'm almost all the way caught up. I think the only one I have to watch now is Thor Ragnarok. Is that how you say it? But yeah, I have to watch that one. But other than that, I've seen every single one. But yeah, I had seen Captain America: The First Avenger. So I don't know why I didn't think that. It was great. Yeah, Captain America's never been my favorite. My favorite Avenger is probably Iron Man or Black Widow. So yeah, I also like the Hulk, but the Hulk movie is trash, so don't come for me. The next thing I watched was the Avengers. I love the first Avengers. I think it's just such a fun movie, and I was in this Marvel Universe movie kick, and so I watched the Avengers, and it's one of my favorites. And then after the Avengers, I kind of went in order of like what you should watch them in. I had like a list. And then the next one I watched was Captain America: Winter Soldier, which I had never seen. And I was really surprised because I knew everything that happened in the movies. Like I knew all about like the Winter Soldier and Bucky and all that. But that must just have been from my friends telling me. I don't know why I never saw Winter Soldier. We just never went and saw it in the theaters. And I think it came out when I was in high school, so it wasn't like I went and saw movies in high school all the time because I was busy. I did cheer and dance and theater, and I literally, if I had a second to breathe in high school, I was napping. A girl's gotta sleep. Watched Captain America: Civil War, which it wasn't my favorite. I liked it because we saw a bunch of the characters that we know and love in it, but it wasn't my favorite. I wasn't like the hugest fan. And then I also watched Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie, which I like Age of Ultron only because I think Ultron's really creepy in my book. Like, he sings, and if you know anything about me, I don't like when like characters in like horror movies sing or whistle. I think that's like the creepiest thing. Or if you're in a haunted house and they're like whistling, I am bolting from the haunted house because I'm not about that life. Like, it's like when someone's chasing you up the stairs and you know they're chasing you up the stairs. Yeah, that. Not up in here. So I like that, but I like the Scarlet Witch or Wanda. I don't know. I love her and I love her character. So yeah, I watched that as well. And then I watched Avengers: Infinity War, which I love that movie. I love that movie. I actually enjoyed that one a little more than Endgame, but I would like to watch them back to back to like compare them, but Infinity War is probably my favorite of the Avengers movies. So, and then for TV, I watched the full season of Big Little Lies on HBO, which, oh my goodness, it's so good. If you have not watched this, it's so good. I want to get the book and read the book, but I haven't had the chance. I love Reese Witherspoon. I love Shailene Woodley. I actually get told that I look a lot like Shailene Woodley. I don't really see it. I think I got it more when it was the Divergent days when she was Triss. I got her and my hair was like that caramely color at that point. But yeah, I get told I look like her a lot. And then, I don't know, this show is just so good because there's a mystery to it. It has these suburban wives that are like in Monterey Bay and they're all snarky. And I don't know, I loved it. And the ending was so good. Season 2 comes out on June 9th, so I'm so excited to watch that. But yeah, if you have not watched Big Little Lies and you have HBO, go watch that. Now getting into reads, if you couldn't tell, I watched a lot of things, but I did not read a lot of things. Oops. The thing I read was The Siren by Kiera. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I love Kiera's writing. I just think it's whimsical and it's fairy tale like. I mean, this one's about sirens and true love, and I don't know, it was just a perfect like start of summer read because it did have that like ocean vibe to it. And I don't know, I love Kiera's writing. It's not my favorite one. The Selection series will always be my favorite Kiera book, I think. If you don't know what The Siren is about, it's all about a girl who is taken by the ocean and she gives her life for 100 years to the ocean so the world can go on living, like it's like a sacrifice, and she is dubbed a siren where she takes men, or actually not even men, like anybody, and sacrifices them to the ocean to feed her. And then one day our main character ends up meeting a boy, and that is a big no-no because she is not allowed to speak to humans because her voice will lure them to their deaths to the ocean. But yeah, it's all about the forbidden love of her and this boy, and the ocean has a personality, and there's siren sisters, and it's really, really good. The next book I read was Sent to Me by the publisher, and this was an arc of The Missing Season by Gillian. I gave this a 2.5 star read. It wasn't my favorite because I originally thought this was going to be more of a horror film kind of book. It's marketed as there is a monster and called the Mumbler, and every October he comes and takes and kills children. And our main character moves to the town and meets a group of friends, and they tell her about the Mumbler. And for me, the Mumbler wasn't a big enough thing in the book for it to be so prevalent in the marketing. So I was a little disappointed in that. It is a thriller. If you like thrillers that aren't gonna like scare you 100% and like make you not sleep at night, which I personally like that. I love Stephen King. I love just like creepy things in general. I'm kind of a creepy person. It's just my thing. But if you like that kind of vibe but you don't want to be scared, or you're just dipping your toes into a thriller, I would recommend The Missing Season, but it wasn't my cup of tea. And the last thing I just finished like 2 days ago was Again But Better by Christine Riccio, which I loved. I know it's been very controversial topic on BookTube, and people really didn't like it. Some people really loved it. Some people are just in the middle. But for my personal take, I really enjoyed Again But Better. I thought that our main character Shane was really relatable, especially to me. I'm 23 years old. If you don't know, hi. No one likes you when you're 23, but I am 23, and our main character, I believe, is 19 or 20 at the beginning of the novel. And she's in college, and she goes to study abroad in London, where she wants to start anew. She makes a list of all these different things she wants to do, like kiss a boy because she's never kissed a boy before, or what was another one? Oh, go on adventures, put yourself out there, just different things. And I really related to this main character because for me, the college experience hasn't been very much there, I should say. I don't put myself out there. I kind of talk to a camera, I do my own thing, and I have a community online, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But I really related to some of the things that Shane went through, and I really liked that you got to see someone go study abroad, and then you got to see, because the book is split up into different time areas, it's 2011, 2017, and then like a what if time period. You got to see all those timelines, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. It would be a 5 out of 5 stars, but I did have some issues with the writing style, just kind of getting into it. But this is Christine's first book. I mean, it was very character driven, and I really liked that. I mean, the plot was there as well, but I do think that there is room for improvement. But overall, I really liked it. And the last thing I'm going to leave you guys off with is the book I'm currently reading, and that is The Beholder by Anna Bright. I'm actually not really sure what this book is about. I got it as an ARC. I think it comes out in June, and I'm really excited to get into it. The first pages are really interesting and draw me into the story, but I'm not really sure what it's about, to be completely honest, and I'm okay with that because I kind of want to be surprised. But the cover, as you can see, is gorgeous, and I don't know, it just really spoke to me, and there seems to be some royalty nestled into this book as I read the first like 30 pages, and currently I'm really liking it, so you'll hear all my thoughts about that in my June wrap up. If you enjoyed this video, if you did, give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I make a new video. Also, let me know what your favorite May read or watch was. I would love to know and discuss books with you. I will see you in the next one, loves. Bye!